In the ash of stars and dying flame, a red-haired queen of fire came. With eyes of blue that pierced the skies, she cast down gods, she shattered lies. In golden plate and crimson veil, she walks the void where tyrants pale. A sword like comets in her hand, and none for truth shall ever stand. All hail the flame, the wrath, the light, the empress born of endless fight. No sea, no breath, no traitor's creed shall make her children break or bleed. The warp shall scream, the shadow before the gaze of heaven and sun. She judged not with hate or pride, but sees all hearts, their truth inside. No whisper vile can twist the soul, while she still reigns and keeps us whole. She purges anathema's light with holy flame and burning might. No chaos spawn, no alien kin shall ever breach her light again. The throne of gold, once dim, now burns as justice speaks and fate returns. The traitors scream, the liars cry, are drowned beneath her war-born sky. All hail the flame, the wrath, the light, the empress born of endless fight. No sea, no breath, no traitor's creed shall make her children break or bleed. The warp shall scream, the shadow before the gaze of heaven's sun. So rise, O sons and daughters true. She watches all, she fights for you. Her light shall fall, her will remain, till none but honor shall remain.
The 40K Empress leads the way as warriors of the imperium sway into realms where dangers play, where hidden minds hold sway. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes. With faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Beneath the grand cathedral spires, plots twist like smoldering fires. But with her blade of pure desire, she claims the stars entire. and storms we rise under her watchful eyes. With faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. Through storms and battle cries, her banners pierce the darkened skies. With bolter hymns the traitor dies, as loyal warriors arise. Saints and psychers bend the flame, every world speaks her name. The Empress rules without shame, as war she does reclaim. Through stars and storms we rise under her watchful eyes. With faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. The warriors march with sacred might, their purpose burning crystal bright, to lift the throne world from its plight and guard humanity's light. In golden fire she takes the field, with truth like steel and wrath revealed. No throne can bind, no lie can sway. She carves the stars a sovereign way. The warp it bends, the weak it breaks, but not her will, no fear, no fate. Where chaos spreads its poison cries, she tears the mask from every lie. Oh, where Empress rides, blaze the sky, torch the falling where shadows lie. With flame and song she lights the fight, a crown of flame, a voice of might. Truth ascends, empires fall, she answers war's eternal call. In her stride, false gods will drown, the galaxy kneels to the golden crown. Her army moves in thunder's name, the faithful fierce, the heretic shamed. World by world.
Woo!
Heretic's shame.
Yes. Hey guys. Oh boy, let me just fix the camera, because when there's two people,
Because the heretic's shame.
yeah, the settings change
And the heretic's shame.
drastically. Yes.
Hey, Andre. Happy to see you here. And of
Andre.
course to everyone else.
Yeah, guys. Hi to you. Time to play Stellar Blade. Hopefully everything's going to be perfectly fine.
Hey, look, the crow is here. Oh, wait, it's just.
Yes, it is. Yes. So.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the new game. I'm just trying to log on. We
The
got
goose
gifted the
game.
game today.
Oh, no. Oh, from Joey. That's,
Yeah, from Joey.
nice.
It's about the goose, and we are chasing the goose.
We are
And I
chasing
don't know
the
what
goose.
else is happening.
Oh,
Oh, freaking no.
What? That is an update?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Well, then.
I guess we're gonna talk about something while we are waiting.
Uh,
Gosh darn it.
gosh
Let
darn
me-
it.
Yeah, I mean, it started.
Roadkill.
I think. Roadkill is here.
Yeah, here he is.
Woo. Hey, hi guys. Welcome. Yeah, it seems that we are just surprised.
I mean, we
By
can
an update.
try playing It Takes Two while this updates.
I'm not sure it's a good idea. I mean, I'm not sure how the PC is going to perform if we try
Oh
to
yeah,
do
while
that.
it's updating. Well then.
Yeah, so let me just see if I can speed things up. Usually my internet is lightning fast as long as, I'm just gonna stop Kazan. Or
It's updating too. Yeah, well then stop it. Yeah.
no, I think only Stellar Blade is updating right now.
Yay, Clayton.
Yay, guys. Yeah, I really didn't expect that, honestly.
Well, it's been so long since we played last, so now there is an update.
Yeah. I mean, I did expect an update. I was waiting for an update, but I didn't expect that it's going to be now.
They fixed the graphics on her shoes or what?
Yeah. Hey, hi to dear Python. So we are going to play Stellar Blade, hopefully in a bit.
Hopefully. Meanwhile, we can talk about that journal mode in
Oh, yes.
that's trending too.
Oh, no, in general.
In general.
I mean, guys, there are some settings in the games, in harder games now, like in Kazan, there's an easier setting.
I mean, now with the patch, it should be basically easy that we have turns into normal, hard stays hard, beginner is the new thing that is going to be easy, and hardcore for the masochists of all over
the world.
Yes, so apparently, but I mean, we played on the old easy, which apparently is now normal, but again, the only thing that was easier was that you're just a bit more buffed, but
Yeah.
everything was pretty much the same.
Yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely the same, but you die a bit slower.
A bit slower, yeah.
Now, there is a huge debate about having any settings in these types of games that are a bit Souls-like. I mean, from one hand, the players that are playing these games, they have a community, and they bond, but they also bound,
Yeah.
probably. They're bonding over this whole experience of how tough a boss is, and then they talk about it, and we can understand that because we did go through Wukong together, and there is no difficulty setting there, just play on whatever. Now there is basically modes that you can make the game harder. That's after the game was already out. Months after that, they released just new modes. Now I can see that point, that players that bond over bosses that are super difficult and they spend hours upon hours beating them, and that the whole experience is what gives them like incentive to keep playing. And some people do quit though.
Yeah.
So there's also that.
I mean, I think that there should be just the option so that you choose, but we shouldn't have that skip boss or skip whatever section thingy, because especially if it's because of the journalist. But how are you?
That's another topic. Yeah. Entirely. Thanks, Andre.
How exactly are you going to be a journalist if you didn't even go to the full experience? I mean.
Yeah, that's super stupid. I
have written several reviews of games for a website here in Bulgaria, and I finished all of them. We didn't skip anything.
Yeah.
So, and that's why you feel kind of confident that you can write about it, because otherwise, how can you? It's as if you watched 5 minutes from a movie, you went out of the cinema and decided, and I'm going to write my review now. How does this happen?
I just want to reply to Andre.
Yeah, sure.
So Andres asks, are you guys gonna watch the Bandai Namco event starting in 22 minutes?
There is a Bandai Namco event?
There's the Bandai Namco
Which
event.
answers your question, Andre, pretty much.
I mean, we just thought to play Stellar Blade. It's just that right now we're a bit stuck with this update that we really freaking did not expect. I did update some games today. I checked, there was nothing. Now all of a sudden we are sitting here. Hit the mic. And there's an update. And unfortunately this time the speed is not very good. So we might as well watch the Bandai Namco. It's just that the stream have to change everything about the
Just
stream
change
later.
everything about it, yes.
Because it's not gonna be Stellar Blade if we continue this way.
Yeah, I mean, if we don't watch it now on the stream, we can see what's out and then make like a stream about that, you know, like tomorrow or something, or you can make a video about it. I mean, is there going to be something worth it actually on Bandai Namco? You know, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I mean, I like the last Tekken, eight. Is it 8 by now? That's great.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else.
There's currently an event. Okay, let me just check, guys. Hold on. Hold on to your butts. Are you holding on to your
Andres
butts?
says, I only hope for new anime fighting games, to be honest, but I always get disappointed with Bandai. Well, I mean, they did that short with the Astartes. So
That was so good.
That was really good, actually. They make something like that again, and you know, show it. Why not making a game? Actually,
Bandai Namco Showcase live stream. Okay, why not put that on the screen? Actually, we can put that on the screen. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna set it up. At least we're gonna watch the countdown. Oh gosh. No need. I already got it.
yeah, we have it, Valkyrie. Yeah.
I'm just, I just need a few seconds to, you know, open it up, like put it on the big screen, move it around. Oh gosh. And I don't see the chat anymore. It's great. Okay, here's my chat.
Go, yeah. What does Baby Goldie think? Is he gonna watch? He's sleeping.
He's actually
Is
beneath my feet.
Yeah, he's in your video, yes.
Yeah.
The wind beneath my feet.
Yeah, the wind beneath my feet. Can you guys hear that? There's a slight music to it. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Yastu, now that I see the code, did you know that in 1997 or something like that, there was a very old game based on the second movie of The Crow for PlayStation 1? It's horrible. I had it on my PlayStation 1. Yeah, clunky as hell. But I had fun kicking other people around. Just it was really clunky. Yes.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. Please, Bandai, game for my Switch too. Man of Culture, you have Switch too?
Yeah. You know what? I better change the stream entirely because it doesn't look well with Celebrate right now. I don't know what's happening with the servers, but just doesn't wanna really download the game right now. It's just very slow. It's like something from 1938. So yeah. Let me change this.
You never have PS consoles, yes. Well, you didn't miss out on that game, but yes, maybe they had it on PC actually, but it was really clunky, and you know, with tank controls, you gotta turn and then slowly and running and all sorts of things like that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna concentrate here, so you just talk.
Yeah.
Wow, I fixed it.
So yeah, not a good one. This is one of those examples of a sucky game based off actually a good movie. You know, hey Fox Kills.
Hey Fox!
And Yastu tells him hell again, bro, because they're seeing each other in maybe 6 streams a week or maybe even more. Well, I mean, let's see what Bandai will do then. So, didn't even know that they have live events for that.
Yeah, me too.
Ander, you said you wait for anime fighting games, but Bandai always disappointed you. If they don't make anime fighting games, what are they doing actually?
Yeah.
Yes, you didn't miss anything but some disappointment. I mean, I had fun then, but back in the days you have only PlayStation 1 and, you know, games like that, you really are just happy that you have something, but later on you say, boy, that game really took a lot of my health.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm fixing everything, guys. You just stay put. Oh god.
Fixing.
I just can't believe how Stellar Blade surprised us today.
Yeah, right. That game
Yeah.
is surprising. More surprising than
It's
than
surprising that
Tainted
they.
Grail, apparently.
Oh, no. Nothing is more surprising than Tainted Grail. Yeah. No need Man of Culture. I just have to fix the thumbnail now.
Yeah.
And we are going to be fine. Hey, I need a Bandai Namco game for the thumbnail.
Taken 8.
Okay, Taken.
Taken with E and double K.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Taken is the movie.
I know.
E. Here you go.
Ah,
Taken
here you
8,
go.
yes. Yeah. Now give me back my stuff. Here you go.
Give me back your. Andrew says something.
Let's see. Yeah, they have been making just the weakest products ever. It's such a disrespect to the IPs they represent. Anyway, hope they surprise me with some competitive fighting games.
Okay, tell me another game before you answer to Andrew. I need another game.
Oh, Bandai Namco?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good question. Right.
Guys, and we need
Someone says another game from Bandai, because
we need a very popular game from Bandai Namco.
Something new, because except of Tekken, I forgot what else they were doing.
Yeah, Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur. How could I forget that? Yes, but they don't have news since many years. So, okay.
Yeah,
We
they
can use
don't.
that.
But we gotta use something.
Gotta use something. Yeah. Yasu says the Crow series for a cult for me, brother, just like Wolverine for you. Yeah. I totally understand that. I also like the first two movies and the character and the TV show and the comic books, of course.
Something else besides Soul Calibur?
Wait.
I mean, it's not that I have a ton of time to make a thumbnail, but still.
What else do they have? Tekken doesn't work, or?
No, it is. It does, but I need another one.
Crichton says Elden Ring. Is that Bandai Namco?
What?
Really?
They're a publisher?
Was it Bandai Namco?
But they are the publisher,
So-
right?
Well, could be. I have no idea, actually.
Okay. That's a good suggestion.
Andre says, I bet Gary loves Siegfried the Blonde Knight. That's my favorite from Soul Calibur, but she never played Soul Calibur, right?
I did on the PlayStation 3 for a bit.
So you don't know Siegfried. I mean, I showed you Siegfried many times. I told you you're going to love this knight because he has a great armor.
I remember that.
so here you go. But yes, Andre, regardless, it is my favorite.
Yeah.
Siegfried, yes, because because of his story, actually, that it's kind of Darth Vader-ish. He starts off, losing himself, becoming evil, this evil creature. Then he redeemed himself. It's a great character. My favorite is Soul Calibur 3, especially his level, the Forsaken Sanctuary, and the music there. That's a lot of people don't like Soul Calibur 3. I'm not of those people. I love it.
We're actually almost there. I mean, the show is almost gonna start. Gotta finish the thumbnail before that. That's what happens.
Yastu says to Man of Culture, I'm talking about 1997. Empress hadn't even been born back then. And Man of Culture says, what? She's more younger than me.
She's more younger? You mean younger?
That's what he wrote. She more younger than me. Yeah.
Well, this is just speculation.
Speculation. Yes. And it
I
says
can't tell you.
Mitsurugi is my main, but Siegfried is the poster boy for handsomeness. That's why I was messing with her. He's the poster boy for that, yeah. But he's a great character too, especially with his gigantic sword.
Oh, it's great to be a poster boy for Hampson.
Also canonically, he's the one who gets actually the Soul Calibur. So so he is actually really the main character.
Yeah.
Much like Liu Kang for Mortal Kombat, but they started to shift away from him for some reason. Guys, stop speculating about her age.
Hey,
There's
stop
no
it.
need of that, really.
That is horrible, Man of Culture. I'm not gonna speak to you ever again. Jesus Christ. Are you crazy? That's the worst anybody has ever given me.
Yeah, never give ages like that, So
Jesus. It
That's why people no speculation about a woman's age.
yeah, it is
Just
extremely
doesn't
not
need to,
polite.
Apparently, men have no problem with that, but I don't know why shouldn't be the same for us. I mean, like a colleague of mine asked me on my birthday, well, we can ask that a man tell us how old you are, and I say, well, what do you mean we can ask for that? What if I don't want to say? Hey, Mati.
Oh God, you guys. Okay, stop with this topic, please.
Oh man, someone just learned the lesson.
And hi, Mate.
Yeah, really, people. Yeah. Not just with her, with women in general, people you shouldn't. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because people have all kinds of preconceived notions about you're too young or you're too old.
Yeah.
You can never win, so better not know anything at all. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, you are like like 50 by the way that you think and everything, and I'm like, well, I'm a lot wiser in general than most people.
Yeah.
Even
really...
when I was a teen, so that's just how I am. It's nothing. It just
age
has
doesn't.
nothing to do.
The older you get doesn't mean that you get wiser. So you get wiser by other things.
By a lot of experience and intelligence, basically.
Yeah. Not just by
leads to wisdom.
Yeah.
And if you're emotionally mature, especially, very easy to be wiser this way. So yeah.
Exactly.
Those, one person said that you're my dad, so people be crazy sometimes.
Two people said that. It was different people.
God damn it.
Different people, yeah. But I'm absolutely sure that I look better than them, and they were probably younger than me, but I look better than them. So
Probably that's what happens usually.
So they can be jealous of that, Logan heard that. That's funny though. Well,
I know.
It is funny, Andre, because as I said, I'm sure that these guys were younger than me, but I look better. So it is in a way funny. Also, they probably typed that from their mother's basement, so who knows?
Yeah.
Ha! Oops.
That too.
That's true, yes. And as Crichton says, indeed, I've known the Empress for 5 years. Isn't it more?
No.
And it's never been a question. Yeah, guys, even I don't know how old it's.
Yeah, even he doesn't
know. I never ask, because
you're polite guy.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't care. We understand each other, we work with each other, we are best of friends, so who needs to know that?
Yeah, it just really doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Fight me!
Oh, here you go, Mati.
Mati started off the night.
Mati started off the night, exactly.
Mati.
Well,
thank you so much.
We really have to make clips for those things.
Yes, you're getting the Wonder Woman salute, the Warhammer 40k salute, and the Arnold salute, which I can't do because there's not enough space.
Give me some space now.
Yeah.
And put that cookie down. Hey, Dylan, come on. Hey, Mati, come on.
Okay.
Yes, Yastu, they know my age. Okay. Because he says Logan is the same age as me. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because Yasto is Yasto and you are you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Exactly.
Okay. And I had someone tell me I was young to have kids. Really? Oh, that's funny. Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I also have colleagues that are surprised that I have a son. Recently a colleague of mine, understand that I have a son, and she was like, as if a comet hit her, "You have a son?" And I say, "Yes." What is it so strange about it? Yeah.
Well, no problem, Andre. No problem. I mean, that is great. That's freaking great. You're 34. I mean, that's very young age. Like, very young age. It's not what you think usually when you're very young. You're thinking that everybody that are after your age, older, they're super old or whatever. That's so stupid. But yeah, in general.
How is Chibi Logan doing? He's doing great. He just turned 12, this month, I think, now 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago.
Yasto says that he also made a voiceover supers, but I gotta ask him what is that like.
I mean, I already have two ideas for clips, you know, as I told you, because of King of Monster, we can do a short of Godzilla roaring, you know, and we can do a White Power Ranger morph, again, shortly, and then I'll think of some other things.
Yep.
Maybe,
Yep. 5 more minutes.
Arnold saying something, you know.
Well, and Matty says, "Hey, have I told you how much I hate Bandai Namco?" Well, I don't
Yes,
think
you
so.
told me several times.
Okay, you told him,
Yeah,
but I don't
to
remember
me,
such
yes.
thing.
Wasn't it because they did something to that game that you liked? With the mechs? Was it because of that? I think it was
Yeah.
because of that.
And yeah, Dear Client says, Logan, you're correct. I've known Gary for 5 years and 8 months. Get a cow.
I still don't know why I thought it was 6 or 7 years. Okay, good. But you know the months now. When did time flies? So okay.
I have no idea. I will argue I look better now than I did 5 years ago.
12 says Sandra. Well, 6 more years and he can't start Berserk.
Yeah.
To watch or read it. Well,
Mhm.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, why not? I have shown him the intro of the anime once because the intro is okay. He didn't like the opening music, and I say, oh. But to be fair, that song is cheesy, so you know. But maybe. I mean, we'll
Hi
see.
to Christopher. Hi, Christopher.
Hi, Christopher.
He says, so you're watching the showcase too is coming. Illy, it's in black t-shirt, Stellar Blade, Journal are jealous. You mean journals?
Journals.
Yeah, well, we actually wanted to play Stellar Blade, and we didn't see that this is coming. So the game had an update, which we didn't see coming,
Yeah.
literally.
It's Bandai Namco's fault. They sabotaged it so that we actually talk about it there.
And now the game, it's like super slow to update for some ungodly reason. And you told us that this is coming, so we are like, okay, changing the whole freaking stream. We're watching the Bandai Namco event. What to do? This is what happens sometimes, you know. We're going to do this until it starts.
I can dance.
Elevator music.
This really is elevator music, by the way. Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
Just this is the elevator music in Bandai Namco's offices.
Yeah. Maybe they
In
wish
their
they made Stellar Blade.
personal elevators. Yeah, that's why they
know?
sabotaged it so that.
That's actually possible.
Well, why don't they actually make a game like that? You know, what are actually they're doing in recent years, really, except for the fighting games?
You have no
And where
idea.
is my new Soul Calibur speaking about it? You know, they can reboot it if you want. You know.
Yes, I did change the stream title. Yes, though. I did. Maybe if you reload the stream, you can see it. Yep. Bandai no WoW game. Yes, please. No WoW games.
Well, I think they're not. I mean,
They usually not.
they're usually not, but I mean, Japanese people, especially by the way, in Tekken, you have pretty much everything. Even before it was modern, there is an androgynous character in Tekken. Even androgynous, yeah, you can't recognize is it a boy or a girl.
Oh.
It's a boy, but he looks, nothing that defines him. I forget his name. He was German because, they're from different countries and everybody speaks their own language. How they understand each other in that game's lore, I never understood. But yeah, so he is androgynous. It is he, just it's androgynous character. So they always had things like that. They were never shying away for that, but it was never in your face.
Yeah, at least that.
Yeah. So
I just changed the
they're
title.
black guys. They're
Overall, the other things.
pretty much everything. And a minute and 10 seconds.
Yeah, and I hope it's not gonna be the whole night. By the way, guys, I'm going to be a guest on the 4th of July, 6 p.m. East at Keida. So yeah, I'm gonna be guest at Keida, guys. Just letting you know, which for me is going to be the 5th of July at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. But for him, it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday.
No, I'm kidding. For him, it's going to be
Friday.
Yes.
4th.
Yeah.
Of July. Yes.
Ooh, something is coming. Something is starting.
Something is starting. Okay.
Oh, let's see. Oh, 28 seconds. Can you guys hear the audio? Let us know if there's any issues with the audio. Yeah, like what Microsoft did to Halo. Has freaking rainbow colors insult to the... Oh, that's horrible.
They have that there.
Yeah. Oh, this is so epic. No audio from the stream. No audio from the stream? Are you kidding me? How about now? No audio.
Hello,
Are you
everyone,
sure?
and welcome to the
Oh,
Bandai
Audio is
no,
good
audio
now.
is
Oh,
good,
okay,
okay.
okay.
live from Studio Odyssey. I'm Sydney Goodman, here to
Oh,
present
wow.
today's exciting lineup of game news along with Connor Cahoon.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much to Bandai Namco Entertainment for having us here today with everyone watching online. Now, some of you out there may
Everyone,
be familiar
yeah.
with the Summer Showcase, now in its third year, but you may notice we're in a very different setting.
Red dress.
It is very swanky. We have been transported
Има
into
на
this
тихо.
amazing
Oh, hi,
Tokyo and
Andra.
LA-inspired city where you can come
I'm
along
gonna
as
put
we
it a
meet
bit up as
different
long
game
as it's not
producers and reveal
louder
some
than
brand
us.
new games and trailers.
Ooh, and I think we're ready to reveal our first worldwide reveal. Sorry about that. I'm so excited.
We're gonna be on this
I'm ready.
show,
I'm ready.
Mario
To
Kart.
start us off, we have a
Food
very first
Bandit?
look at a game based on a
Is that how it's
massively
called?
popular anime
I'm not sure
franchise
if that's
with
how it's called.
explosive action, touching friendship, and heroic characters. This is sure to go beyond all expectations.
We have
Let's take a
two
look.
Bulgarians in the chat.
Hmm.
This inner flame will pass to the next generation. And that
Yeah, this is
generation
supposed to
will
be
trust it to the
a
next
game based off
This
My
fire
Hero
will
Academy
continue to
or
burn
what?
into the future.
I'm gonna try to put the audio a bit up.
Everyone's waiting for you. Let's make sure they know we are here.
Ugh. Sorry.
Take this! We'll blast through to your main body! Come on, guys! Todoroki!
And
Looks like the Dragon Ball Z games that they used to.
person I've always wanted to be!
yep.
I'm not losing sight of you. We haven't been able to.
How's the audio now, guys? Isn't it a bit better?
From now on, this is our story. He's badly injured.
So it's a fighting game. I mean, you can't do any other game
I also can't pretend I
based
didn't
off
see you lying in there!
My Hero Academia except fighting game. So it is a fighting game. Okay.
I'm going to stop
Yep.
you!
Well, Man of Culture is happy.
Hell yeah, he's a big fan.
Overdrive!
If you're a big fan, then why didn't you want a drawing of some of those guys? Eh?
Yeah.
It would be way better, like the main guy whose name I forget.
Mm-hmm.
We've known each other long enough, and you should know.
Did the manga ended? Okay. Well, what about the anime?
We kind of need something like that for One Punch Man.
Oh
配
yeah.
信をご覧の皆様こんにちは。
I don't think. Oh
僕のヒーロ
no,
ーアカデミ
Invincible
ア
had a
オー
fighting
ルズ
game.
ジャスティスのプロデューサー宮崎青葉です。
Yeah.
本日ようやく皆
I
様
mean,
にゲー
it's,
ムの
it's
お披
good
露
to
目がで
check
き
it
て
out,
本当
I
に嬉しい
guess.
です。本作は僕の
Same
ヒーロ
shit,
ーアカデミア
recycled
の
gameplay,
最
just
新家庭
different
用ゲームで
mods. Oh my god, I need to stop with this
最終決
mediocre
戦をコンセプトとした
adaptations.
対戦
Well,
ア
I
クショ
mean,
ン
the
ゲー
only
ムと
thing
な
they
り
can
ます
do based on that
本
really
作では
is
これ
a
まで
fighting
僕
game.
の
Yeah.
ヒーローアカデミアのゲームをプレイしていただいた
Nothing-
皆
nothing
様には
else.
もちろんアニメを熱心にご
You
覧
you
にな
can't
ってい
do
る皆
kind of
様にも
adventure game.
新
I
たな
mean,
楽
maybe
し
you
みをお
can.
届けできるよ
Because they
物
tried
語のクラ
a
イマ
few
ック
years
スであ
ago.
る
They tried
最
with
終
Dragon
決戦
Balls to
を
do some
ゲーム
different
ならでは
things
の演
except
出
for
で
fighting
より
games.
深く没入で
It
きる
is a
ように
fighting
再現す
anime.
ることにこだわりました
Yeah.
現在
So
アニメファイナ
so
ル
you
シー
could
ズ
do
ンの
Fighting
制作が
anime.
並行して
Fighting
開
anime,
発を進めておりますアニメとは異なる表現ゲームならではの視
Only
点
the
から
modes and the
最終
story
決戦を
changes.
体験いただけますアニメの素晴らし
Yeah,
い
yeah.
ビジュアルを最大限に生かした綺
Yeah.
麗なグラフィックで
I'm going
迫力ある最終決戦を
to
ゲームで体験してください
revolutionize something
本
very
作に
soon.
はアニメに登場する
What?
数多くのキャラクターを実装しています
No, the fighting games.
最
Ah.
終決
I
戦で
was
活
trying
躍
to.
した
I
人気
just
キャラクターたちが
don't
参
go
戦し
fighting games.
あの時見
That's
せ
so
た新
Calibur
技
is
や
my
新
jam
形態
though.
も使用可能
I
になり
suck
ます
at
Though I
it.
suck at
さらに
it. It doesn't
Sorry
matter
about
about
it.
you if you have fun at it, you know. Soul Calibur is my favorite actually. I prefer it than Tekken and the other things, although
各キ
I
ャラ
really
クタ
like.
ー
I
ユ
like
ニーク
fighting
の個
games
性を
because
忠
I'm
実
good
に
at that.
再現したバトルをお楽しみ
Yeah.
ください
But Soul Calibur is
システムは
really my
アニメファンも
because
ゲー
of
ム
the
ファンも
whole
ど
aesthetic
なたで
of
も
fantasy
爽快
and
な
the
個性ア
different
クションをお
weapons
楽し
that
み
you
いただける
use,
よう
and
に
you
設
actually
定
use
されていま
weapons
す。本作のバ
and
トルでは
actually the
最
story
大
is
3
pretty
人の
good
チームを組むことが
for
で
the
き、キ
fighting game
ャ
that
ラク
is.
ターチェンジを行いながらコンボをつないでいく。
Yeah, but you
3
can
対
make it
3のコン
good
ビネ
with
ーションバ
interesting
トルを楽
mechanics.
しむ
Yeah,
こと
yeah,
がで
yeah.
きます。
Fighting games do need
また
new
ライ
mechanics
ジングと
actually.
いうシステムにより
That's the
キ
only
ャラ
way you
クタ
can
ー
make
を
them
大幅に
interesting.
パワーア
How
ップ
is
す
the
ることが可能です。
And it's not
バ
going
トル
well.
システムに
Oh,
関
No,
する
no,
詳
no.
細
It's
は
not gonna be
今
today.
we're
後の
stuck
情
with
報
the
にご
event
期待
then.
ください。
Yeah, we are stuck
本
with
日
the
は
event.
最新
Soul
作
Calibur is
僕
my
のヒーローアカ
is
デミア
also my
ボー
favorite
ルズ・ジ
3D
ャスティス
fighting
の
game.
魅
Yeah,
力
yeah,
の
yeah,
ほんの一部をご
exactly.
紹介いたしました。
I strongly believe
これ
that
まで僕のヒーロー
since
アカデミアの
2000 something
ゲーム
your
をプ
fighting
レ
games
イして
should
い
be
ただい
3D
た
and
皆
you
様はも
should
ちろん
be able
アニ
to
メを
walk
熱
around
心にご覧
all
好評
over
います
the
ので、
arena.
ぜひ
I
お
like
楽しみ
Mortal
ください。
Kombat 1, we played
PlayStation、
it with the
Xbox、
Empress.
Steam にてぜひ
But
ウィ
really,
ッシュリストの登
how
録
long
も
we
よ
going
ろ
to
しく
do
お願いい
that
たします。最
in
後に
that franchise? I
原
mean,
作者である堀越康平
really,
先生から
everything else was
熱
cool
い
though,
メッ
and
セージ
I
をい
really
ただい
like
て
the
おり
story
ます
of
ので、
just
そちらで
walking
締め
left
させ
and
ていた
right.
だきたいと思います。
2025.
皆様ありがとうござい
Yeah.
ました。
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, dear Clayton. Just make sure there's no typos, hopefully. Because sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I tend to do that. My favorite part is climbing
How was
the
that for our
tower with
first
the custom
announcement,
character. The
everyone?
weapon
Are
I
you ready
found
at home
and
to
can
go
use
plus
is the long pole weapon where the character can
Oh my gosh.
I'm just so
perch on.
excited. Now,
Yeah,
thank you to
onto it,
Miyazaki
yes.
sound and development team
Yeah.
for bringing their
Because you
passion
can create
to
your
this project
character
and to our summer
in Soul
showcase
Calibur.
stage.
Ah, the
And
presenter
as
voice
Miyazaki-san
is
mentioned,
louder.
I've
Okay.
missed a Kohei
Louder?
Horikoshi
Oh.
message
Well,
right
it's
in
mixed
front
with
of me.
ours, so we gotta make it lower.
This is Kohei Horikoshi, the original creator.
Anybody
Christopher Lloyd
remember?
says, anybody remember Power Stone? Me? That was also a fighting game for the Dreamcast. I had Dreamcast and I had Power Stone too for that. My favorite fighting game was Bloody Roar. Man, Roar is really underrated game that you can transform into an anthropomorphic animal there. Yeah, the main guy was a wolf, then there was a rabbit, a tiger, and things like that. And the more you fight, you collect a gauge, and then you can transform, and you have actually new powers and new mechanic. And you have to think in which moment I have to use now my transformation. And then yeah, really great. I love Power Stone. Christopher, really a great fighting game and a great anime, actually. You know, with if you transform into something, I always like it.
Something fluffy.
Something. Yeah.
Thank you, dear Clayton. And Atrax, you gotta tell me how to pronounce your name.
Antraxa.
Antraxa says, I miss E3. All this waiting for press conferences, all this hype and staying late at night, the big surprises, the reaction of the fans and the live haul. Now everything is too corporate and fake. Well, corporate and fake is kind of what killed E3 in the first place, so that's why everything is like separate events now, and we have Summer Game Fest and that's it, which is also corporate. It's just like a compromise, basically. Now we actually saw that on it, not on E3, on Summer Game
On the
Fest.
Summer Game Fest, yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of like some Souls-like thingy, or
Oh,
was it?
I'm not sure it Souls like
Oh,
though.
it's
It does have bosses, but that doesn't mean it's Souls like.
yeah, could be easier though.
Who knows?
Under says Power Stone was great. I also had Dreamcast. I played too much Street Fighter and Shenmue. I played on Marvel vs. Capcom too. Best port for the Dreamcast.
Yeah. Oh gosh, when I see half like missing face, I'm like creeped out, like in Expedition 33.
Oh
So
yeah.
thanks, Andre. With Bandai, it's almost only manga anime games.
Imagine that. I'm also creeped out by face disfigurations.
Yeah, a lot.
Never like that. You know, that's why I never wanted to see Doctor Doom without his mask. I say I hope they never show him.
Yeah, better not.
Yeah,
I don't want
better
to.
not. Just the thought of it.
You know, Bandai Namco did have one game, Bionic something? Bionic Human? Bionic Soldier?
Bionic Commando?
Bionic Commando, yeah, I remember
What
that
was
one.
it?
It was 500 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think it was based off an older arcade game, actually.
If we lived in Sofia, I'm sure we would have been great friends. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But you'll be like Yasto, who is here. He's close, and we can still see each other. Still can do it.
Yeah.
He's literally like 15 minutes from me. Not even that, and we still can see each other. So busy. But yeah, otherwise great friends. No problem, of course. What?
Patapon? What? Patapon? Patapon? Padaboom,
Now, of
padaboom.
course, I can't talk
Chicken
about
nuggets.
alone,
Chicken
but
That's
nuggets.
easy, just say chicken nuggets.
Well, that girl sure ate some chicken nuggets.
A few pounds.
Apparently. A few pounds.
Several times a day.
Hey guys, we're not gonna spend too long making you wait.
I
but we
hate
have
these
loaded
types
up
of
a
shirts.
small army of rhythmic warriors for
I
today's
think
They
that's
look so-
the.
let's get into
So I don't know how. What is like generic is the word?
I think that's the only one that she can actually have on.
No, I don't talk about her her shirt. Talk about his.
Ah, his shirt. Ah, okay.
Yeah, his shirt is like very generic.
I mean, they look really cute, right?
Patapon.
And
It's
that
Patapon.
and that pants are just huge like parachutes. Anyway, today's freaking fashion. Donate to the Empress. Thank you, folks. Thank you, folks, for the link. I mean, super chats and memberships are also the best.
Yes,
It's hard to find the other nerd guys here. Yeah, thanks for the yeah, thanks. Yeah, internet is great. But yeah, you're always welcome to visit, of course. I'm interested in Mortal Shell. Second game looks wicked. Well, yeah, we never played that. I know that it's kind of like Souls-like. I'm not sure how hard the game is,
Yeah.
but then again, it's very horror orientated, which is not my thing.
Yeah, that's the thing that is very horror.
Like too horror, too gross, too. I can play like I have a threshold of gross.
Shouldn't be too gross.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that's that yeah, kind of think that that's crossing the threshold of grossness.
Well,
Who knows?
but
We'll see when
what
it
is
comes
the
out.
thing we're watching on the screen now, actually? Is that Patapon? Is if you control an army of small guys that have to be this fly eater, or what is
Well.
happening?
If we have a category of game that I'm like zero interested in, it's that.
What is even the category here? I mean,
Eh.
that's not even a retro thingy.
Sorry.
You know? It's whatever. Is that like a franchise, Patapon? People know about it, or
I have no idea.
The whole time I have to keep pressing things to the beat and be on.
okay, they beat the fly eater. Is that fly? Oh, they say pata Patapon.
Oh great,
Pata, pata,
that's
pata,
totally gonna fix it for me.
Yeah, of course.
Andrew said, speaking of gross, have you guys seen the upcoming horror game?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
We did.
My God.
We did.
Just don't start with
It
me.
has so much potential and it can revolutionize the genre too. It has so much potential
With
to
guts?
gross us out.
No, it
Yeah.
grossed me out so
Yeah.
much. I couldn't even look at the screen, let alone play it. I'm not playing that. You gotta pay me to play it, but a lot.
Like a lot.
I'm not gonna put my brain through this. But I mean, yeah, through this horror for absolutely no reason. No. There's some games that really I'm like, this is so bad. It's going to totally destroy my psyche and probably haunt my dreams. So yes, you do gotta pay me for it. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, but am I the only one that feels these two hosts of this event are kind of cringe?
No.
No,
No.
it's not just you. They are.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they should have called us.
It's super weird how they show them from so far. It's very uncomfortable for anyone to be shown like in full height a lot of the times, and it's super weird because the whole thing's like a city, but we know they're on a green screen, so it just looks weird.
Yes, says just watch our two hosts to Valkyrie. Exactly.
yeah,
They
that-
should have called us. We would have been better hosts.
Yeah, that
to
can
that
help.
event,
We're
yeah.
just gonna make a lot of fun jokes, and I'm gonna be very inappropriate. Like, excuse me, developer. Who is this for? Okay, I'm sorry.
How
You
is
did a
that
great game.
inappropriate?
But
That's
who
a
is
logical
this for?
question.
Okay,
Who is
that's-
this for, really?
Yeah. It's not my game, but great job. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna play it. Don't get me wrong, though.
It's just the feeling over. They're trying too hard, and jokes aren't landing. Comedic timing is not here. They have no comedic timing. I mean that's the problem. Also, the jokes really they're written jokes. It's not improvising jokes or anything like that. Our jokes are totally natural. By the way.
Yeah, and
Nothing
totally
was
improvised.
pre-recorded. Yeah, nothing was I
it's
forget
live,
the
so.
word. Yes,
Yeah.
pre-rehearsed.
There is no script
Yeah, there is no script.
for our shenanigans.
Yes, no.
We just do them.
No. The only script is for the superhero videos.
Yeah.
Only there. And for the Warhammer videos sometimes when you have a script.
Yeah. I even have an idea for a transition.
No.
We don't need a transition, but I'll make one.
But you'll make one.
Yeah, Gear Clayton, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Dear Clayton. That's very polite of you, and I mean very kind. Thank you.
You can explore this far off
You can explore.
You can explore. You can explore now. You can explore.
As he takes us deeper into the game mechanics and some
It is much more interesting to play with my not ready yet.
Yastu says we haven't seen Adrisa for a long time. Just a reminder.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna get to Adrisa eventually. That's my funny character, journalist, parody character.
Are you going to make your transition? Or after the Japanese guy? No. Batman. Why is Batman flying?
He's gliding with
Yes.
his gun, grappling gun.
I had a colleague that thought that Batman can fly, and I was saying no, Batman cannot fly. And
Yeah.
she said, but in one of the movies he was flying. I said no, he was gliding with his cape,
Yes.
that's not flying. I don't know why there are really people who think that Batman can fly just because of Penetrate. But
Yes.
again, what are we watching except
Well, he can fly as
the
much as
better
Spider-Man
Batman?
can.
As much as Spider-Man can, yeah, exactly.
I'm so cool.
He has his grappling gun, yes. It's his Batman. You really have to finish that.
I know. I have to finish it. I have to finish many things.
You know, this figure had also an gray and black version, like in the game, but this one is better because it was fully black.
Yes, and
you
I
can
made it
paint
that
on
fully
and,
black.
and you made it better actually.
I mean, I love fully black, but I really love the silver. So yeah, Arkham Asylum.
Batman ain't gonna be too stealthy with the silver, I think. And still-
This figure, by the way, has absolutely great structure because that's very important. A lot of figures today are made to have like longer legs, like smaller torsos, narrow shoulders, so annoying. But this one, it's just very well structured. It just looks good. Just has
yeah,
a
you
great
made it
physique
look
and
even better with
ratios.
that, with the paint, yeah.
Also that, but really the physique is really good, and there's no awkward transition between this and the legs. It's just great.
Sadly,
And natural.
this articulation is considered outdated today, so
It's so good.
I know, but people, you know, those small pinky lifting toy collectors will say, when you do that, and here I can see the gap between the legs. That's called a T-joint, you know, and I can see the gap, and it messes up with my what was it, OCD, and I say, man, it's a figure. It's a figure. He can do the splits like that. Actually, I never cared about that part because you can still have the pose and it looks great, outdated or not. Actually,
I mean,
it's a
with the
great
other
figure.
joints, you have holes everywhere.
You have holes everywhere anyway. Yes.
So it's so dumb.
I mean,
This
yeah,
argument.
it does need double jointed knees and elbows probably by today's standard, but the T joint actually work even today. No need of stupid rubber diapers like they do today
Rubber
to
diapers,
those
yeah.
figures.
This
yeah.
looks the most aesthetic, just like statue.
Yeah.
So yeah, just like the statue, it doesn't break the.
That's why I hope now
structure.
when Mattel actually got the rights back to do the DC figures, they'll do something like that. I really hope. Just with
Yeah.
double joints in reality.
Rivalkyrie says about the Superman movie by Gunn. There is an interview, I think, or article where the guy plays Superman basically couldn't say the OG Superman motto or quote he is known for. You mean truth, justice, and the
The
American,
American
way?
way, he couldn't say that.
He can't say the American way.
He can't say the
Is
American.
that a dirty word, a dirty thing now?
Because now is for truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. They changed it to that. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we know that it's for soy reasons.
For
So.
some reasons, yes. Yeah, he couldn't say that, but he could say, let's put the red trunks on.
And make them big as
Make them
possible.
big as possible,
So
yeah.
I can be huggable. Huggable.
To be huggable. Superman needs to be
Jesus Christ.
huggable.
Superman needs to be super.
I mean,
And that's
yes,
it.
people will hug him just because he saves their lives and they see the hope, and not because he has red trunks on it.
He also said that the red trunks are there so people can see him in the sky. So what? They cannot see the freaking cape?
When they and nothing else is red apparently.
Yeah.
Also, he's flying with super speed. They just see a blur anyway. They said it in the old cartoon. You know, faster than a speeding bullet.
Yeah.
So if you paint a bullet red, will you see that it's red? Okay.
Oh,
Death
Death
Note.
Note.
Death Note. But what? Oh, that's a card game, isn't it?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
so
Jesus Christ.
disappointed.
Jesus Christ.
I don't
Man.
want that.
Is that like how is necessary човече in English? Man, don't get angry. No, the game actually has a different name, but I have no idea what it
I
is.
just can't.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Every time I see a card game and I'm...
This is my
Why?
reaction, Yari.
Why? Really? Card games. What is that? That's my favorite anime, people, you know, Death Note. It's really this great psychological journey through
It's like
what
Among
would you
Us.
do
Yeah,
if you
Among
felt
Us
that.
man of culture. That's what I was looking for. It's like Among Us. Yeah. No.
Leave Death Note alone. Leave Death Note
Yeah.
alone.
Pac-Man
Why
is one
not
of
an
the
action
most
game
recognizable
based on
characters in
Helsing,
all
the
of
anime
gaming.
actually, where you
But
play with
an
Alucard
adorable
with his
alternate
guns
take
and you
on
shoot
the
your
iconic
vampire?
hunter
Where is that
hero
game?
as a
Yeah, there's always
truly
something
So many ideas.
better,
coming,
more
and
interactive that you can do, and not just a card game. Like we have 500 of these, and this is very niche.
Yeah. With
Well,
so many amazing anime IPs, they spend the time and resources on just a I swear I hate Bandai.
yep.
I mean, I suppose that probably Japanese people play those things. I think that that's their main audience. I mean, probably they play those things.
Yeah.
For sure, but they do deserve better games.
Oh yeah. And Valkyrie kept explaining human instead of American or just not gonna be the OG quote. Yeah, I know. I
So,
know.
truth, justice, and the human way.
Yeah, Geeks and Gamers discussed it earlier. Yeah, probably. I mean, there's many things. I also did a video like a few days ago on Superhero Channel, but there's many things that we can discuss about that. We just can't get to everything, but we are when we review the movie. We're gonna address everything then. It's going to be a freaking long stream, guys.
And from then on, we'll start with, we'll try to somehow have one per week or something.
Yeah, that's gonna be next Sunday because we're gonna see the movie on Sunday. So next Sunday on the Superhero Channel, Superhero Truth. If my moderators can post it in the chat, that would be great, guys. With so many amazing IPs, they spend their time and resources on just... Yeah, you read it, yeah. It's like his Superman is gonna be good, but Gun cannot touch with... What?
With
Cannot-
Zack.
Yeah, would Henry look what's happening to the Witcher when he's not there? No, Gunn doesn't understand Superman
Gunn
anyway.
doesn't understand,
Everything that
yeah.
he said about Superman so far has been factually
totally
wrong.
yeah.
He's saying things that are canon, like the hypno glasses that are never canon.
That I never can. And also, he didn't know about that. Another guy had to tell him it's in the comic book. But a comic book that is, 50 years ago and it's not canon and it was rebooted and it wasn't a good idea anyway. That's why it got rebooted, and retcon that no, he doesn't use those glasses for that, and then they had the psychological explanation of why nobody recognizes him.
Yeah, it's like human psychology.
So he just takes different things from comic books that he doesn't even know, and he doesn't know the character, he really doesn't understand him. He said about the thing with the glasses, I can't suspend my disbelief so much. When he actually did more, he made a movie with a talking raccoon, for goodness sake.
But he can't believe that people cannot recognize Superman without with
A
glasses.
talking raccoon with guns and a tree.
No, really, guys,
Yeah.
the thing with Superman's glasses is purely psychological. That has been explained a few times. Like with the experiment with the monkey that just goes in the room and people just are watching a room full of people and all of a sudden there's a monkey and everybody are said to, well, just watch the bow in the room. And they're just like, oh, okay, bow in the room. And then they ask the people, have you seen the monkey in the room? And they're like, what monkey in the room? They didn't even see the monkey. And it was like a big guy dressed in a monkey suit and they didn't see him.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that with Superman's glasses. He acts differently, stands even differently,
Sounds
acts
differently.
different. Everything that he does, I
Everything is
said that.
different, yeah.
Yeah, dresses and all of that, and people just can't perceive him as this stoic figure that's always straight and epic and muscular and all of
Yeah, and
that.
you can hear his voice because his voice is more like that, and it's not even in the radio show in the 40s. Actually, the guy who played him in the radio show, was the first guy who actually changed the voice of the superhero. You know, when he was Superman, he was talking more like that, and before that, it was golly gee, Lois, I don't
Golly
know.
gee.
Yeah, holy smokes, Batman. Yeah.
Holy smoke! Okay, you can't recognize me.
Yes, you're totally different person now.
Yeah.
But also, you know, Henry Cavill did that experiment when he was dressed up as Clark Kent, basically the normal clothes with the glasses and everything, and stand under a gigantic billboard with him as Superman. Nobody stopped, nobody recognized him, nobody said anything.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's
said,
like...
"Hey, that's Henry Cavill, oh, that's the guy up there." No.
No,
Yeah,
nobody.
so, nobody. Yeah.
So it is entirely possible, just, you know. But James Gunn couldn't suspend his disbelief.
Yeah.
Great. He also said many other things. Actually, I did notice something because there's many new channels now that are covering Superman. I'm sorry that we are totally out of the gaming topic, but this obviously is not interesting. So, we can do a video about that, by the way. There's
Yeah.
many new channels now that are talking about Superman, how Superman should be portrayed, and what's canon, and they actually miss all the facts. I never seen such an ignorance in my life. So, they have no idea which comments are canon. What is the construction of Superman, the character?
Yeah.
What is the construction of the world around Superman? Which comic books are like that? Which are not? Like, they are praising stories that are factually not written very well, like All-Star Superman.
Yeah,
that-
which is a deconstruction of Superman, but people complained about Man of Steel because it was deconstruction.
yeah. we
But they
totally-
say, yeah, we totally out of the time. Yeah.
sorry,
Anyway,
guys.
what's the game we're looking at?
Wait, we still have to read the Superman
good.
comment.
Yeah.
No, so Vivaldi says if Superman lets his father die when he has the ability to save him, does that make him not Superman anymore? Well, if you're talking about Man of Steel, that was the philosophy of his father that he should not reveal himself. Then I don't think
yet,
that
at
is I don't think that's very amazing. That part of the movie, I don't really like that part of the movie. It is a bit logically inconsistent because I don't think that anybody would recognize that he is saving anyone or a person is flying, or because anybody can just fly. They could be picked up by the freaking wind. Who knows?
Exactly. Yeah, I also that part never
That
made
part
sense
just
to me.
doesn't make any sense. So it's not like a perfect movie, Man of Steel or anything like
Yeah.
that. There's some stuff like that. It's supposed to just mean that his father will do everything that is right, and this is the person who taught him his morals. Do whatever it's right, no matter the cost. So that was the point of the scene. But the moment that it was executed, it's like, well, you don't actually need to do that. You can still save your dad and hide your identity. So they probably should have think of another situation in which Superman should do that, and it really would reveal him to the world. But in this case, I can, think of right away how he
Yeah,
can not be revealed to the world, still save his dad. So it's
I mean,
dumb.
they shouldn't even have that situation. Or in the other movie, he find out about his powers and he started traveling to discover more. There is nothing that should happen in Smallville, so that actually he has to think, what if I reveal myself, or
Yeah,
so.
it's just about how he is taught, but that's
Yeah.
not written well.
It's the true justice and the farmer's way.
Yeah. My dad doesn't shatter character Superman. Do not make him Superman anymore. I don't understand the sentence. My bad. Aha. Does it shatter the
Characteristics of Superman and not make him Superman anymore.
No, that doesn't. It's just a stupid scene. Superman adopted Earth. Dad, don't want him to expose himself, not yet. Like Larry said, you have any idea what people would think if real alien was on Earth? Yeah, that too. That's more realistic take.
Woohoo! King of Monsters. Here
King
he
of
is. Yes.
Monsters for the two.
Hell.
For the almost two.
Yes.
Hell.
We will King of Monsters have clips for the White Power Ranger morphing or Godzilla or something like that. We'll make that happen sometime. Yeah.
Just Loa has to keep reminding me.
Yes. Of course.
So,
We will have clip of
Superheroes
me
too.
reminding to her.
yes, Wonder Woman salute. And, the
and all
Warhammer
the
salute.
salutes.
And I cannot fit this one, so I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Vice Absolute.
Yeah. All the salutes.
And yeah, I missed you for the last 2 streams, man.
Here he is. The
Today
legend
was absolutely
continues.
amazing this morning. Like, the game was amazing. Freaking Dated Grail. It's like the most
Really,
appraising
great game,
games. Oh, Little Nightmares, that's cool.
Well, at least one game that we actually know about.
Yeah, I played one.
Mhm.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
So now they're going to do the second co-op thingy or what?
Oh, I'm not sure. Let's see.
Let's see actually. At least this time.
Well,
The first one was really good.
Yeah.
Was Bandai again? I forget. Bandai.
hey, you know, with these glasses, I kind of look like one of the skins of Stellar Blade with glasses.
Oh, nice. Is that the skin or you can put the glasses actually?
I'm not sure if you
outside
can
of
put
that.
the glasses without the underwear.
Different.
Whatever.
Let's see at least a Little Nightmare then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check on Stellar Blade, but no, it's
No.
11%.
No boy.
Completely not gonna happen today.
So now we have like different characters. I remember that the first one finishes in some morbid way or something.
It's very nightmare.
Well, and very little.
Yeah.
Man of Culture says this game is for you. At least this is kind of
Uh,
like a better color that we can play.
It's not exactly for me, but it's cool. I mean, I would play anything else really, but it's a cool game.
It's a cool game, yeah.
Been a huge follower of LN since day one. Oh, Little Nightmares, you mean? I love it. I love 2, and it's a shame for devs left, really. But they are making another code Reanimo. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus. That looks even better, really. So who's making this one?
Probably some other guys. But here there are 2 people, so
Maybe
a
it's
co-op now, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great then.
Mm-hmm.
We can try it out.
Hey, by the way, one of my... But I don't know when I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I just mentioned, guys, one of my tiers on Patreon is I'm gonna watch like whatever movie and review it for you. But now I'm like, where I'm going to do the review for that?
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
That's
Have to change that tier. I
yeah.
don't have a channel where I can do, or I can just do that on Patreon. You know,
You can do it there, yeah.
I can just record that. Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
gotta go on Patreon just.
We
change
did watch a Robocop 1 like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was literally, you know, a Patreon tier.
Watch along, yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't seen many movies. I mean, I've seen many and many that I haven't seen, and sometimes people just want to make me watch something. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this one has 2 characters, but I think you can play with Gary as a co-op. It will be cool. Yeah, it looks as if it's like co-op, like it takes you just on one screen this time.
Yeah, if it's like a couch co-op, we can be.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can be there. We're there, so to speak.
I've played.
Maybe we can do that. Really.
Yeah.
At least one game that we might like from that here, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless if they don't show now, surprisingly, Soul Calibur 7 or something. I forget which number should be.
Yeah, I
Would
should
really
have
nice.
put that on the thumbnail.
But no, they will show everybody's golf hot shots or something. Jesus Christ, golf
Oh.
game, really?
Well, you know, when I was little, I had a phone and I had a tennis game on it, and it's pretty
But
damn
tennis
cool.
is fun.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I also had a virtual tennis on my Dreamcast, and you would play with real famous tennis players from that time, and it was really cool because you can also throw yourself and hit, and it was really fun, especially if you got another person to play, you know, and really fun actually. But golf, I mean, it's golf. Oh, Pac-Man is there. Oh yes, forget that's Bandai too.
Hey, Christopher, King of Monsters, how is Matt JT? Is he still being stalked by you know who? Yes, he is. I can answer that. Yes. Unfortunately, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But I don't know what happened today because he didn't stream earlier. And by today, for you, maybe that was previous day, but for me it was Tuesday. No, it
Tuesday.
was Wednesday.
Guys,
Joke.
guys,
But for me.
pay her on Patreon to watch Street Fighter, the movie.
Oh God.
You gotta watch that, and then you can legitimately say, but to me,
But
it
for
was
me,
Tuesday.
Yeah.
But for me, it was Tuesday.
I can
Hadouken!
I can record that as a, you know, as parody.
Yeah. Actually, really.
Just walking
You know,
like this guy slowly.
one of the crimes that this movie commits is that there is no Hadouken.
Oh God! How can it go? How?
Because they wanted to make it more realistic, but then again, there is a guy who turns into a green monster. But anyway, so Ken and Ryu do not do Hadouken there. Also, Jean-Claude Van Damme plays American, but you know.
Oh boy! I think the blowhole Asian
be
old
cringy.
man from Norbit. Oh, Norbit! I watched that movie. So funny. Ah, jeez.
One of the big, the most profound movies of Eddie Murphy. That's
But
his
you know,
mark.
I really love how he delivers that line. What was it? That
Which
for
one?
someone was the most important day of your life. But to me,
The day that Bison graced his village, your village with his presence was the most important day in your life. I think it was that.
aha,
To me,
it was Tuesday. I just love to say it.
Raúl Julia, one of the greatest actors, you know, he played the Gomez in the old Addams Family movies. Sadly, Street Fighter was his last movie.
Oh boy, if Smash doesn't stream tonight, I'm convinced he's captured by Skynet. He didn't say anything on Twitter or anything like that? Just don't include the lady who gets hit with the harpoon. Just don't include the lady who gets hit with the harpoon. What?
What lady with her?
What do you mean? Yeah, King of Monsters, since everybody else that got here later, I'm going to be on Keida on the 4th of July, 6 p.m. East. And for me, it's going to be actually Sunday.
And it says, "Oh my God, Logan, have you seen the casting for the new Street Fighter film? I saw the guy who's supposed to play a Bison, who was some ugly guy that I know from other movies. Horrendous. How can Hollywood be so freaking stupid? Oh, what did they do, Andre? I haven't seen the other guy, just the guy for Bison. Who is playing Ken? Ryu. Is Ryu going to be the main guy this time? Finally. You know, what did they do? Is Ryu going to be black or gay or something?
Did the old man throw the harpoon at... I don't remember, Rivalkyrie, honestly. I did watch this movie twice, but there's so many funny things there. I don't remember
many funny things there, yeah.
who did what.
I also don't remember it. But I watched it once, so I really don't remember.
Yeah.
I remember it was funny.
What the heck is this?
Hangeki Fight Back something.
It's like,
Mecha Fight
yeah.
something, you know. The movie has got some good clips. Maybe we can include clips from that movie.
Yes, it does have good clips.
Yeah.
スーパーロボット対戦シリーズの魅力についてご紹介してまいります。まずスーパーロボット対戦ですが、日本の有名なアニメーションに登場したさまざまなロボットやキャラクターたちが
Yes, King of Masters about the time. Okay.
共通の敵と戦う
I don't even know the actor. Schedule. Hey, how do you guys read schedule? We just say schedule. And some people say
Bold.
schedule.
Schedule. Yeah, one is British, the other is American.
And then I'm
You
gonna
know,
say
like
schedule.
tomatoes. Vase or vase.
It's
Cookies or
easier.
biscuits.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Elevator or lift.
Elevator!
Fries or chips. One is British, the other is American.
Okay.
Yeah.
Schedule then.
Well, whatever.
I can say
I have colleagues who say schedule.
schedule.
Yeah.
Schedule. Well, I can't
Doesn't
say.
matter. You know.
Okay. So I don't even know the actors, but they don't like. They don't look nothing like the characters. Even the character designer started many times that SF arts all about the muscles. The actors have less muscle than me. Yeah, they freaking have to have muscles,
They
man.
have to have muscles, yeah. Exactly. I mean, it's Street Fighter. You know, at least in the old movie, most of them got muscles.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Why we haven't gotten a brand new Pac-Man game?
Pac-Man. I think he means Pac-Man.
Yeah, Pac-Man.
Because, I mean, don't know. I mean, it's Pac-Man. I mean, they probably could do something about it.
Yeah. By the way, if you remember, I now created the amazing emojis. The amazing emoji. Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Which is to say, when we have nothing. Pretty
Officially.
much.
Maybe we can
I
find a
mean-
clip of chicken nuggets too.
Oh yeah, maybe I can make an AI video of a chicken
Of
nugget
chicken
walking
nuggets
around.
and use it, yes. Yeah.
So chicken nuggets is like, damn, it really didn't go my way. Okay, here's the
This is like that old
so we got nothing.
that old joke about some people know it with two muffins, other people with two cake thingies or things like that. One muffin says to the other, "Hey man, are you realizing that we're in the oven?" And the other says, "Oh my god, talking muffin." Yeah, the chicken nuggets are talking too. Yeah, it didn't go my way.
Oh god. Okay, that's interesting. Chicken banana. We're also
Hey guys, speaking of banana, did you see that thing that Nintendo had merchandise for Donkey Kong Bonanza, where you can actually buy a barrel of Donkey Kong for you to put your bananas inside?
Really?
Yes, Smart JT also showed.
You can
Don't you
buy
remember?
better?
A barrel,
A barrel.
like in the sorry,
Drink water.
like in the game, because Donkey Kong has barrel to put his bananas inside, and there is a hole for bananas
Yes.
in the barrel.
Banana.
Nintendo. What else to say than Nintendo, you know?
That's my bananas.
Okay, that looks cool, but it's still,
It's the same like the
same
previous
type
thing
of
that we
game.
just saw.
yeah. At least there is a cool robot, but then other
Yeah.
characters that are not. Oh, this is like wasn't it this Gundam SD or something like that, where they're all chibi-fied and they look smaller and
And chubby?
yeah, and yeah.
Yeah. Logan is a short reaction from now on. What? In the last team, we established the origin of the chicken nugget. Yes. Yes, Skynet. I'm not gonna read that. You know why?
Ah,
Yep.
a Donkey Kong adult flashlight.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called. The origin. So you can actually make really an AI video of chicken nugget with a short AI song about chicken nugget, like something like chicken nugget.
Yes.
It's a good clip.
Oh yeah, probably. Chicken nuggets
Chicken
is always
nuggets.
fun. They disappoint every time.
And still high on calories.
Of course. Well,
A couple of weeks ago, we
starting
did a
considering
deep
to leave the
dive into
PC
the
overnight,
Wild
I mean, this
War,
game just does not
upcoming
patch
I
sequel
did
itself.
to the
Yeah.
world's dark fantasy AAA RPG. In case
Download
you
her.
missed it, we have the team
Was
of
that Bandai?
Wolves here to
So
share
let's
a
see
bit more.
something exciting for you. Downloader, Legend of Chicken Nugget.
Yes, let's see if they show us anything new.
Mm.
I'm gonna put it a bit up so we can shut up now.
Monsters have always been here, watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives, but we should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare. A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all.
He is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
Yeah, this is definitely new.
It's definitely a new. You didn't see that before.
I mean, it does look a bit lower budget than The Witcher. I mean, it doesn't look that AAA or anything like that. Doesn't mean that's not gonna be good. But yeah, let's listen.
I'm Marcinko, producer here at the studio. We'd like to tell you a bit about our upcoming game, The Blood of Dawnwalker. It's a dark fantasy single-player open-world RPG set in medieval Europe, in Vale Sangora, a remote valley where old legends are becoming real and vampires are stepping out of the shadows.
You play as Cohen, human by day, vampire by night. As a Dawnwalker, he's caught between two worlds. His goal? To save his family from vampire lord Brancis.
The story really changes depending on how you play. We call it a narrative sandbox. You choose what to do, when to do it, and how to approach your goals.
The game also features a dual gameplay loop. So during the day, you play as human Cohen with his sword fighting skills and magic.
At night, you become a vampire, faster, stronger, with more powerful abilities. But those abilities come at a cost. You must feed, and sometimes you might lose control and hurt someone that matters to you.
The Blood of Dawnwalker is made out of love for RPGs. It's built to fully immerse you, keep you engaged, and leave lasting memories.
You can check out 20 minutes of our gameplay by scanning the QR code visible on the screen. And please don't forget to follow our channels. We're just getting started with The Blood of Dawnwalker, and there's much more we can't wait to show you.
Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, Andre. That's like the biggest game that they showed us. Oh, finally, Taken!
Yeah, here. So new things for Tekken 8, probably new players or something. Is the game Romanian? Because he says you're Romanian neighbors. Dawnwalker.
The latest character addition to Tekken 8.
Well, you know, Dated Grail is super low budget, but I totally amazingly love it. It has many things that are not even finished. It's still an amazing game.
So what they're now going to make new characters for Tekken or what?
I'd like to introduce the second additional character of season 2, Bakuman.
This about the season?
It's about a new character, yes.
Oh, that's really annoying. I just want to have all the characters when I buy the game, and that's it.
Yeah, well, back in the days, George, with fighting games, you unlock all the characters you have, and that's it. You shouldn't be waiting for. But now we have to pay for those guys. And,
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I just want them. I
want,
bought the game.
I mean, that was you bought the game and you had the incentive to play it, because the more you play, you unlock new characters and new stuff, and now you gotta buy them. How am I going to keep playing? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, really. Painted Grail has been 26 hours of me getting my ass kicked, but he has fun.
Yeah, but it's so good.
It's still so compelling, you know. It gave me that.
I was freaking surprised today as well. You missed an amazing stream for the last 2 days. I'm telling you.
So you gotta be there tomorrow. You know.
It's amazing.
It gives me that feeling of watching, Saturday morning cartoon.
Really?
Yeah, because it really looks like another game, but it feels great. You know, it still feels new. I don't know. It gives me that really warm feeling inside.
Oh yeah. Today actually I swam. I started swimming. And I swam so far that the game told me that I have to be turning back, and it killed me. And it killed me.
Too far. How did it kill you? It made you drown or something?
But first there was a voiceover how I swam over the darkness of the realm and something, and there's that, and I'm paraphrasing. And then I died. You gotta watch the stream.
Your hands felt too tired, so you drowned. You know?
Yeah, my face is there.
Yeah.
Mass Effect related. My face is there.
Yes, Ander, you're right. They have been robbing us for over a decade now with buying the characters and not just unlocking them. I mean. Back in the days, that's why I played all those fightings, because, you know, man, I want to see who I'm going to unlock next, then play with him or her and get good with him or her. You know, I want to get good with all the characters. Get good.
Oh yeah. King of Monsters, that is tonight for you, basically. I mean, if I'm gonna stream, that's when after I sleep, which for you is gonna be tonight. Yeah, it's the same day for you. It's the next day for me. So if Smash JT streams, I'm going to be like streaming after him, or like, you know, starting at the end of his stream or something like that to see how it goes. So they put Godzilla in the game, but he doesn't get his own fighting game. The last one, this was Godzilla Unleashed. That you mean the last one that did this was Godzilla Unleashed, or Godzilla for the PS3 and PS4? I don't even remember.
Yeah, these were fighting games with Godzilla. There is a reason not to remember them.
Yeah.
He should have his own game, you know, King Kong and other things like that. Why not? He's the king of monsters. Sub-Zero.
You still have to watch Godzilla -1.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So maybe when you're on your staycation, we can watch.
On my staycation,
Yes.
yeah. Then we watch -1. Yes, exactly. Very soon.
Staycation.
So I suppose that they have a new character, but who cares about that guy?
Oh, you went to the boss in the Blood Lake and you died? Yes, but you gotta first kill the guy that's in front of the castle in the first area, the guy with the armor that just sits there. If you can kill that guy, you're gonna become OP and you can go back to the lake and kill that boss easy. It's very easy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So -1 is the best Godzilla film. Yeah, we were going to watch King of Monsters, promise. Yeah, we have to, because we also like Godzilla. You know.
What is that? Blasphemous and the sequel were some of the best game experiences I've had. Strongly recommend them if you like.
Metroidvania.
Uh-huh.
So there's some indie games that. Is it like that? I think that was Blasphemous. Hey, Dragon Ball Daima, in which everybody is young again.
Here's the person I need to slay. Enough monster, listen to me very carefully. So, you know, the castle in the main game. In front of the castle, there's a horse that just... Well, he's just there. I think it's a horse there. Anyway, there's this a small place. First time when you go in there, that way towards the castle, the road, like uphill, and you just see the guy just standing there. Or not, he's not standing, he's just sitting on the ground next to a piece of wall, basically. Yeah, a piece of ruin. And he just talked to him, and you're like, hey, can we fight? He's like, yeah, sure, let's fight. And you start fighting, and it's very difficult. He's gonna kill you in one hit. But once you get him, then everything starts feeling better in this game. Oh, so cute to watch Get explain this. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to hide myself somewhere. I'm embarrassed.
In the painted grail castle.
Yes. Amazing.
Well.
Castle. Okay, that's me.
So now you gotta try King of Monsters, you see?
Yeah, and you can, King of Monsters, you can just maybe see my second stream of the game, and you'll totally see this guy. I have it basically in every stream before I beat him, so I tried to beat him several times.
Ah, that guy there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you beat him eventually, so...
Yeah, especially when I get magic. You have to hit him from afar and just go around in circles. And he also hits you with his shield, and he hits you with throwing knives, I think. So you gotta dodge those, like... Magic!
And now you see
Magic!
They actually made here an anime game that is not just a fighting game. You actually walk and do stuff. And fight.
Yeah, that's great.
So it's actually possible, well, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Kamehameha!
I take it from here, like from here.
Kamehameha.
Yeah. Bandai needs to announce the DLC release for Sparking Zero. The game is great if you're a fan, but it has a weak roster. Sorry, not rooster.
Rooster,
It has
no.
a weak roster.
Rooster.
I could not do anything in the morning. Okay. Roster compared to the previous PS2 games from the series. Okay. Well, that's great. Hey, by the way, I did make a few more people sign the petition for you know, for Stop Killing
Stop
Games.
Killing Games.
And we are at more than 800,000. So maybe we can do it. Whoever lives in the EU. Andre, if you haven't signed the petition, if you want to
Sign
save
it, yes.
games, you gotta sign the petition. It's very important. Just let me know if you don't know what I'm talking about. But yes, Stop Killing Games initiative. It's going to affect the whole world. So we gotta sign the petition. I'm even going to make my mom freaking sign the petition.
Yeah.
She's kind of like a mobile gamer, but, you know.
And
Still explain to her.
They might start doing this to the mobile games, so you never know.
I mean, that's important for everyone. It's, you know, depending the consumer. Oh no, Rivalkyrie, you're not the only one who thinks that this showcase is underwhelming.
I mean, we're covering it just because Stairway Blade had 2 updates. So.
Yeah, we're trying to make it better.
But we are happy that we are making it better for you. I mean, we also have fun doing it anyway. So.
Oh, Andre, this is the petition. Thank you, dear client, for sharing. So this is extremely important, Andre. Literally, there's a guy by the name of Frost, and he has a YouTube channel. He started this initiative. It is protecting all gamers, basically, because from the future games that are going to be made, this is not going to be applied to the games that are currently here, but for the future games, every you know, game dev are going to be obligated to release the code of the game or do whatever they can. Just give it to the fans after the game life ends. Instead of deleting and removing the game and we lose the game forever, they're just going to make it possible so the game is going to be left in a playable state, even if that is a multiplayer game. To some extent, the game is going to be preserved. That's going to be easier for, obviously, single player games. But the point is that the developers are going to be obligated to not pull the plug on a game prematurely so you don't get your money's worth. For example, like Ubisoft decided to pull the plug on The Crew, and everybody that bought the game just lost the game forever. And actually in their policies, it says there they can do whatever the heck they want, and even on Blizzard they say that they can pull a game for no reason at all. So there needs to be a law that says that game developers should make some effort starting from the beginning of the development of said game, so that this game can be just preserved in the future. And that is really it. They don't really have to do that much. And Valve, for example, already have done that for many games already. But all publishers have to do that, and the game has to have some kind of an end of life that you as a customer will know about. So you don't just get the rug pulled from, you know, underneath your legs. So this petition is going to make it possible so we are taken care of as a consumer and we still have these games to some capacity. It's going to be case-by-case basis, of course, but this now is about the European Union. It's for the EU, because whatever is accepted now, the European Parliament will be obligated to take a look at this so the new law can be actually, well, created. So it is absolutely essential for us as gamers to go and sign the petition, because they're only going to look at this if we have 1 million signatures. And the deadline is by the end of this month. So we only have a few weeks. So everybody that's a freaking gamer has to sign this petition if they live in the EU. And you do, Andre. So that's why we gotta do this. You can watch my videos here on the channel. It's my latest video. I explain everything there perfectly. There's one guy that's called Pirate Software that was highly against this for no reason. He created false narratives saying that publishers have to not keep the servers online forever. No, absolutely not. That's not what this initiative wants. Just wants for all the devs to just leave the game. Instead of just removing it, just leave it in some kind of playable state, not sustain it themselves, just leave the code to the people when the game is already at the end of its life. So that is it. So yeah, go to the link, please sign the petition.
Yeah, it's also pinned now.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
thank
so,
you. Thank you. But yeah, you can watch the video because the scandal is huge with this guy, Pirate Software. He truly made some stuff up, and he actually tried to stop the initiative because he himself is a game dev, and he doesn't want to deal with any effort, I guess, to just preserve games. So this is preserving games. So stop killing games. That's really what this is. And thank you so much, Clear Clayton, for. And yeah, right now it's trending on Twitter. Stop killing games hashtag. We were posting this today, starting from Vera Dark.
Valkyrie says that UK reached its goal. EU is getting there.
Yeah, the UK petition is already
The UK
signed.
petition is,
I didn't even know that.
Okay.
Thank you, dear Clayton, for the shared links of my OF topics, educational stuff. Yeah, Andre. So yeah, we just have a few weeks. We gotta do it, guys. We gotta do it. And then Ubisoft will never be able to pull a plug on a game or any other studio.
It's now 800,000.
Above that.
Above that,
it's
even.
above that.
Okay. So,
I mean, last time I checked, it was 835,000.
so it is getting there. Yeah.
Yeah, almost like you gotta get to 1 million. Because the EU government will not even look at it if it's like 900,099.99.
Yes.
Gotta be 1 million. But yeah. Oh boy. I mean, and this is all started from Accursed Games. It's Ross channel, and he is like dedicates so much time to this, like years to this initiative.
Total signature 873,000.
Amazing. Almost 900,000. It's over
It's
9,000.
It's over.
Yeah, it's almost 900,000.
Okay.
Amazing. We can totally do this. It's only the 2nd of July.
Yeah.
You know, you only can sign it once.
Around 3 weeks and
Yeah.
more,
We need 1 million real people. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are, annoyed by how the studios are handling games, how they just
I mean,
disappear.
absolutely. You already bought them. You pay for it with your money. It should stay there. And just say now it's gone. Here we go.
Yeah, you know that Indian guy. What was his name?
Mudahar.
Yeah, Mudahar. He did a video today, showcasing like a very old PlayStation 2 game that people are still playing, still preserved. And emulation also preserves a lot of games.
I mean, if developers idiots like Nintendo complain about emulators and try to pull everything down, if you actually preserve your game, wouldn't be needing that. If you actually remaster them and preserve them or something like that, but they don't respect them, and then you wonder why emulation is there, and you demand for people not to make emulators, and not use them. Well, sorry, but if you don't preserve your games, that's it. And yeah, there are many good old games, like for the PlayStation 2 actually, to this day, remains one of the consoles with the biggest library of games. Not all of them are good, of course.
I mean, thank you, Andrew. Thank you so much. Well, I don't think so. I did, but as you wish. It's just like a proof that you signed it.
Hey, Joey.
Joey!
Thank you for the Goose Game.
Yeah, thank you for the Goose Game. We're gonna check it out as soon as possible. Better sign the petition before the postal dude comes. Ask him to sign it. Who postal?
The postal dude. Postal dude. He's from an old game called Postal. He was a guy who basically you walk around with him and you kill all sorts of people and things. It's a weird game.
Oh, is that even more difficult? I don't think so. Yeah, Andrew, you can just tell your friends. I mean, if you have gamer friends, just tell everybody that you know. Yeah, but a bit late. Well, we were about to play Stellar Blade.
Yeah, don't worry, Joey.
But there was an update.
Supposed to have different idea, yeah. But
that's like so freaking slow for some ungodly reason. Maybe their servers suck monkey balls. I don't know. But this is not gonna update today, and we really gotta go.
Yeah.
Just so late.
I don't think that Bandai is going to show anything else.
Thank you so much, Hara-san, for that.
No, it's over.
No, he's just thanking to this guy.
Will be launching on October 3rd, 2025.
Yeah, let's see what she says.
Playable demo at upcoming events.
The male host forgot his shoulders.
And that is
No
all
problem,
for
Andre.
today's
This is
presentation.
for all of us.
Thank you, Connor, for joining me today, and thank you to all our viewers for joining us as well.
Of course, great work to you as well, Sydney, and to our viewers. And remember, if you're a fan of any of the games that you saw today, be sure to follow any of the Bandai
Not
Namco
really, no.
entertainment
Not really.
I mean,
you know,
Taken and
you know,
Little Nightmares and
we are interested to see what happens with the Dawnwalker.
oh yes, mostly that.
That's it, yeah.
There's a task on the second day where he goes around asking people to sign a petition to make whiny congressmen play violent video games. Really? Okay, that was it.
Oh, that was it. Well, okay.
Guys.
Well, at least we covered it.
Yeah, at least we covered it. I mean, really sorry that we couldn't play Stellar Blade, but it's gonna be updated by tomorrow. Hopefully we can get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. Oh, well, that's gonna be it for tonight. It's 11 here. Gotta go to bed so I can get up earlier and stream around Smash time. So hopefully, King of Monsters, you can get to that. I really hope to see you there, and of course I'm still gonna stream at the same time on Twitch and Kick. You can follow me on Twitch and Kick, just with the 40k Empress. I'm not G-Hammer Empress there, just 40k Empress, so yeah. I knew it, a waste of time. Bandai Namco, you evil bastards. Oh, King of Monsters, thank you so much.
It's morphing time. Dragon Sword.
Okay, you morph, I'm gonna do the other thing.
Well, I said it, okay.
How are you going to morph? Try to morph.
When we use the clip, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, I have an idea. It's morphing time. Dragon Sword. Totally different person now, you see?
Oh, wow.
Power Ranger.
Who is this?
Nobody will ever recognize me. So, because here we go. Totally different person. Yeah. Yes. Something Zord. Something Zord is the best Zord.
And this. And like so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, King of Monsters, and Matty too. Thank you, yes, to dear Clayton, thank you for the help.
Yeah.
And yeah, Andre, if you are on Kick and Twitch, follow me there because I'm always streaming at the same time. But yeah, I mean, I prefer to watch me here, but the point is that I'm there too. And all of Grace Randall is what is this? What is this movie?
She's doing some sorts of anime inspired something. Who knows? Okay.
I don't know. Can't wait for her to review Superman. I wonder what she's gonna say. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow, or for you is today, tonight, all of that. You know who's greedy right now? Nintendo ninjas.
Well, they're always greedy. Yeah.
By the way, Nintendo are breaking their freaking consoles right now. And they're banning people for absolutely no freaking reason. Like, imagine giving so much money for a console and then Nintendo are like, nope. No logging into the internet. Your console is a dud.
Nice.
Congratulations. Thanks for giving us all your money.
Congratulations. Big fan. Ha ha. More money. Give us more money. Ha ha.
Exactly. And thanks to Man of Culture for sharing the link to my OnlyFans, which is only fitness, health, nutrition, and sex educational content, which means I'm just talking about different topics that have to do with that, but it's educational, it's normal, no explicit content, no naked pictures, everything is censored, and it's about fitness and how you achieve the goal of being fit for a ton of years, basically. So that is it there, and I'm still working on my latest video, which is gonna be very fun, about Alteri. If you watch the YouTuber Alteri and what she said about some OnlyFans girls, which I don't really agree with most points, so that's why I made this reaction video. It's going to be there, and it's going to be like 50 minutes, so I'm still working on it. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much. Until tonight for King of Monsters, and until if you have his time, until tomorrow. I mean, if you have Yastu's time, which is my time, or Clayton's time, it's until tomorrow. So let's see your names, guys, now on the screen. Good night with me, the 40k Empress, and Logan. Bye-bye.
The 40k Empress leads the way as warriors of the imperium sway into realms where dangers play. We're here hidden minds hold sway. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes. With faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Beneath the grand cathedral spires, plots twist like smoldering fires. But with her blade of pure desire, she claims the stars entire. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes. With faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. Through storms and battle cries, her banners pierce the darkened skies. With bolter hymns the traitor dies, as loyal warriors arise. Saints and psychers bend the flame, every world speaks her name. The Empress rules without shame, as war she does reclaim. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes. With faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. The warriors march with sacred might, their purpose burning crystal bright, to lift the throne world from its plight and guard humanity's light.